Hi, I'm the WanderingNewbie. It's time for Record Keeper. Today, we have with us, for the first time in a very, very, very long time, a Final Fantasy 14 event, which I love these. 14 is one of my favorite Final Fantasies, and I'm happy that it's here. He's here. Ultima. Alright. Yeah, let's get right into it. The overall gimmick of this event is it is just outlining Operation Archon. That's it. It's everything that leads up to the finale of 2.0 and then the finale of 2.0. I may have to pull some shenanigans at some point tonight. Well, actually, I will have to pull shenanigans at some point tonight. I just don't know when it's going to happen, but we'll see. But yeah, EX fights are fake. See if I can find something good for 14 in here. And the patience is starting to go. Common misconception. Minfilia isn't a paladin in Record Keeper. She is a gladiator. If you look at everything Minfilia does, it is specifically all gladiator abilities. This is because Harshaphon is the paladin. Nope. Like, if you... I think if you actually go through it and look at her skills, because, like, her skills are, like, Rage of Halone on, like, her soul breaks. Like, it's Rage of Halone and stuff like that. They're all gladiator abilities. I know it is definitely like splitting hairs, but I actually think it's really interesting that they actually built her that way. They only gave her stuff that you would get as a gladiator. I mean, the funnier thing is I think Thancred has, like, 3-star Bard. Can I peep him from here? I might just take a critical link. Somebody has an OSB. Or yeah, an AOSB or an OSB from 14. That would be fantastic. I just want to blow this guy up. I'm putting way too much thought into this, but people have actually started changing their dudes, so... At this point... Welcome to the... Time Song Fallacy. Yeah, we just started. Also, welcome to the first stream of this in a very long time, where I couldn't test parties. Alright, people changing soul breaks. You have until I see, and this is a very specific thing, if I see Critical Link again, I'm switching over to that. Alright, people have changed the things. Now I have to actually pay attention. Wheel of Life, you say? Let me just see if there's anything else down here. Wheel of Life will go. I really like the part where I position my coffee cup in the way that it's actually reflecting my computer screen. If I have any ninja skills on Tancred, doesn't fucking matter. Did you miss anything, or is it just starting now? We are just starting. Man, speaking of in the coffee, I watched the Giant Bomb Quick Look for the missing. I cannot believe, I can, but I cannot believe that that game even has an FK in it. Like, of course it does. It's a fucking sweary game. Of course it has an FK. Archon. Archon! You know, I really could just leave it set up like this and just be like, hello, Gilgamesh. It was me. I was behind the party status the whole time. Hello. Why is the sprite not moving? Oh, it's not active yet. Yes, there's the tiny guys on it. Yes. Fantastic. Amazing. Superb. Loading times. Got loaded into the fight. Hold up, I'm watching cutscenes. There's a gimmick to this fight. Allow me to demonstrate it for you. That's right, baby, it's Ultima. Man, game, you couldn't even have the Eidolons falling out of him. Well, I'm just gonna hit this. Because I'm not gonna get any more stacks that brave. Oh man, okay, hold up, actually. Because I do kind of want to show this. Since we're talking about, you know, your boy Ultima. Let me switch over to a different scene. Wait, what do I have in a... Oh, there we go. Let's mute this real fast. Have you all seen Ultimate Ultima? I bring this up for mainly one part of this video in particular. Yes, you. Okay. Oh, that's why. Hold up. Reset cropping. There we go. This inside fit the screen. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, Ultima. Owns. Because first you fight Garuda. Literally. The entire EX Garuda. And then you fight fucking EX Ifrit. And that owns. Then you fight EX Titan. By the way, we might get a good shot here. Hold up, I'm gonna trace this. How can they make Titan scarier? Well, I'm glad you asked. There we go. Hold up. Oh, that wasn't it. Oh wait, this might be it. Hold up. Yeah, what if he did it twice? Okay, but then, the moment. Oh, is the video lagging? It's probably lagging because I have it full screen. Thank you for the heads up. Let me edit this down. Thank you, though. I usually do that because it's easier. Boop. There we go. That'll do for what I want. Oh, okay, I know why it's happening. Hold up. Yeah, that's why. Let me bring that down a little bit. Let's bring it up a little bit more than that. Still capping out a little bit. I think it might just be playing a video. Wild. Ah, there we go. We're good now. But yeah, hey, remember when Ultima ate all the primals? Remember when Ultima fucking bit Garuda's head off? Thank you for the follow. So that's it, and then this is just like an extreme version of this fight. Like it is full-powered Ultima. He is summoning the primals constantly. So it's just a lot of the primals happening at once. The thing I wanted to show off though is the enrage. Whoops, that's not it. Let's go a little bit. Yeah, here we go. Okay, yeah, right here. This is what I want. Alright, so you would say, oh, it's enraged as it starts casting Ultima. No. That's extremely not what the enrage is. Well, obviously the enrage is he's going to kill everyone, right? No. The enrage is he starts killing you one by one. Ultima fucking starts de-rezzing people from the lowest DPS to the highest. It's great. I fucking love Ultimate Ultima. It's such a good fight. Well, anyway. Let's get back to the task at hand. That was a, actually, hold up. I'm gonna undo this, set this back up to as it should. This scene. There we go. Oh, sorry. I was saying a lot about Ultima today. I don't imagine why. How do you beat it? Ultima is literally like an end game, like the end game of end game bragging rights fight. Like, I don't even think the gear that you get from the fight is all that great. It is extremely bragging rights. Is this one also Ultima? Sorry, I kind of went off on a 14 tangent, as I tend to do when these events come around. Yeah, as Furry Tractor says, the ultimate fights in 14 are entirely bragging rights and glamour weapons. That's it. it is just to show off and to have hard content. They are more or less the boundless fights in this game. You don't really get anything for them, but a sense of accomplishment. The only two that have happened so far, to my knowledge, I've kind of fallen off of 14 for almost a year now. I'm going to pick it up again once the final patch for Stormblood is out. But I think the only ones that are out right now are Ultima, and the Unending Coil of Bahamut. Make sure I got that turned back up to the right volume. Oh, jumping in too fast. Gotta have my video cut. Yeah, okay, yeah, this is the fight after the elevator. You can tell because this is after everything exploded the fuck up. Yeah, Ultimate Bahamut is an outrageous fight because, yeah, it's easily 20 minutes long. You fight so many bosses. Ultimate Bahamut, you fight Twintania, then Nail, then an ad phase, then Twintania and Nail at the same time, and then you fight Golden Bahamut. Also, dive bombs occur many times over the course of that fight, if I remember right. Because it's Binding Coil, of course, it's fucking dive bombs. Yeah, and that's the other big thing about the Ultimate fights, is that there are 0 checkpoints. I would talk more about Ultimate Weapon here, but we'll be seeing plenty of him over the course of tonight. Isn't Golden Bahamut pretty much Bahamut Fury? Yes. It even has, what's it called? Exo Flare. The other thing to note about Exo Flare in Ultimate Bahamut is that it has like fucking, what was it called? There's like 4 different versions and like 0 indication of which one you are getting hit by. How goes the record keepings? Alright. We're just, holy shit, wait. Fuck yeah! Man! Okay, for reference, why people are calling La Habrea here a joke boss. So in the original Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn 2.0, at the end of Operation Archon, you fight Ultima Weapon. A lot of people refer to Ultima Weapon as the final boss of 2.0, even though La Habrea here is the last person you fight. Yes, as chat is pointing out, La Habrea basically doesn't do anything. Even on release, La Habrea was a ridiculous joke. He just kind of stands there, you beat up on him for about like 10 seconds, and then he dies. But he is technically the last thing that you fight. It is kind of a Yu Yevon situation. Also, spoilers, La Habrea at this point is Thancred possessed, as the screen is showing you right here. This is how much La Habrea is a joke. So this song that's playing right now, I can't remember what it's called. It's like Shattered something or another. I honestly don't remember what the name of this track is called. Thunder, thank you. This plays during the La Habrea fight. There is a point later on near the end of the 2.x storyline where you fight another Ascian, and they use this song during that fight. A lot of people thought it was a new song. Myself included. Right, this also plays during Twintania, but yo man, I couldn't tell you that. Man, Twintania. Man, base Twintania. Anyway. Twintania on release was bring 2 paladins because warrior is fake as hell. Y'all remember Release Warrior and how Release Warrior was the fakest fucking class? 2.0 is the story of Warrior being fake as shit, to Paladin being fake as shit, as, you know, DPS meta became more and more of a thing. God, remember Dragoon animation lock? Do I ever? Dragoon was my DPS class. But yeah, slowly Paladin became... I'm glad that Paladin is kind of in a good spot right now. I do remember having to hit flank for heavy thrust. I'm very mad at 2.0 for making Paladin as fucked up as a class that took forever to actually be in a good spot. Dragoon. Sorry, I don't know what I actually said. Yeah, I couldn't even tell you anything about the translation of La Habrea to this because I seriously don't know what that fight does in 14. But yeah, pretty much, Dragoon was so fucked up at the start, for all of 2.0, pretty much not until a little bit into 3.0. mainly because of the mechanics of 14, which led to a lot of jokes about, ha, Dragoons are all bad. And it's like, no, dog, our class is just fucking broken. Yeah, to explain the main thing for Dragoons to people who don't actually know. So Dragoons are an aerial class in a game that has no aerial. You can really see this if you ever do the Dragoon backflip move off of a roof. You will do the move until you hit the edge of the roof, and then you zip to the ground. There is 0 x-axis. It used to be, and I kid you not about this, when a Dragoon did a jump move that returned them back to where they were, so like the basic ass jump, they existed at all spots in between where they started and where the jump was hitting, like the enemy was hitting. It was very easy to die as Dragoon. Also, Dragoon jump lasted so long that you could hit the button when there was no AoE under you, and AoE could appear under you and would go off before you can move from where you were. I love Dragoon because of its mobility, because hey, you have 2 jump to location moves, 3 if you count the backflip. But fuck man, Dragoon was mad whack in base 2.0. In 2.0 in general, again, Dragoon didn't get fixed until Heaven's Word, because of course it is the Dragoon expansion. They wanted that class to be in working order. Excuse me. Dragoon was better in 2.45. Dragoon was fixed in 3.0, mainly because of the new moves that it got. The new moves that Dragoon got made it way better. Oh my god! Yeah, we haven't even mentioned that. The worst thing about Dragoons in original base before, I think, the expansion. I think the expansion was when they finally fixed that and made it, like, right proper and not completely infuriating. Dragoon had less magic defense than the crafting class, which has fake stats. That was a decision that somebody made. Yes, no, that's real. Dragoon had double-digit magic defense in, like, endgame armor. Yeah, they had to, because Dragoon was dying to unavoidable AoEs. man, sorry. That... As somebody pointed out in the chat, that was fixed in 2.45, which at this point I think has been like 3 or 4 years. I had completely forgotten about that until somebody had mentioned it, and it all came flooding back to the one time that I was playing Dragoon, was looking at Crafter Armor, and I had the dawning realization that Crafter Armor had more magic defense. The whole series of, like, really? A Realm Reborn is a huge step over Final Fantasy 1. I do not know how... I guess it's just the stark difference between 1.0 to 2.0. I have no idea how Final Fantasy 14 survived 2.0 and actually made it to 3.0. Do I still play Dragoon? Yeah, if I ever play a DPS class, I play Dragoon. I still really like it. Again, I love jumping around like an idiot. Oh, anyway, that was another tangent. Oh, you cast Protect. So this is the problem with not being able to see what the fuck bosses do before I load up an event. I mean, technically, if you're playing groups, like, yeah, dog, you should be in Shield Oath unless you're doing some incredibly goof strats with people that you know. If you are not in a pre-made group with people that you can trust, a paladin should be in Shield Oath. That's my hot take as somebody who mains paladin. Or are you saying that that they needed to get Shield Oath earlier? Because yes, also agree. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Oh well. We'll be fine. This is gonna be a problem, this Protect, isn't it? Yeah, man. Remember Paladin only having one combo for the entirety of 2.0? That was rad. That was fun. Paladin was super dumb to play. Paladin was super turn your mind off and just do mechanics. Why though? Why though? Why would you do this to me? Wow, fuck. You blind too, don't you? Black. Well, it's time to roll the bones. She built up to a power move. Nice. I mean, the real secret with most of the classes right now, in my understanding, in FF14, is that they're all good. Play what's fun. Well. We pulled through that one. Yeah, true to an extent, Cosmic Afro, but again, it's one of those things of like, hey, people will find the class that they like and they'll play it. Like, that's the big thing in 14. You can just pick a class that you like and play it. Again, dog, I played 2.0 Dragoon because I liked Dragoon. I knew it sucked. I knew I was the guy with depression who also sucked, but I still like Dragoon. Nero, though. Yes. Yeah, there's a Cosmic brings up a good thing. If you want a really fun casting class to play, try out Red Mage. Red Mage is super, like, mantic and all over the place. It's the Dragoon of casting classes. Nah, I've expressed my opinion about Blue Mage single player. I like it on paper, I don't like it in execution. Like, hopefully, the whole Blue Mage thing becomes, like, eventually they can hit the level cap and can run with pre-made parties. That's my whole thing with it. Once they do that, I'll be okay with it. I don't mind Blue Mage being, like, a single-player thing, but at least once I hit... Like, let me hit level cap, let me play with my friends. That's the baseline thing. I mean, calm down. People want the bunny people. That's fine. You know what's the cool thing to think about with the bunny people? Like, fucking... Yo, dog, it's probably gonna be... Like, there's probably gonna be male bunny people. That's wild. I want to see them make male Viera. I mean, yeah, it lets you play FF14 single player, but also, like, it's a way to play FF14 single player up to level 50, and then you can't play Blue Mage anymore, and you have to go level a different class. Okay, no, seriously, calm down about the Vieira class, my dude. That's your warning. Alright. Now there are ads in this fight, which is why I'm trying to like manual target stuff. Oh god. Eureka here, alright. Here's how bad Eureka is. Eureka was so bad it made me stop playing the game. Flash Disaster doesn't do that much damage if you don't have a proper boost, huh? Yeah, but no, Eureka is such a horrid addition to, 14, mainly because it's like, here it is. You can put this on the bulletin board. Why is Eureka bad? Okay, answer the question for me. Here's your answer. It's Final Fantasy 11. We put Final Fantasy 11 in. Yeah, no, Eureka is 1000% Final Fantasy 11. You have to group up. The enemies are entirely too hard to solo. You lose experience if you die. It's nothing but grinding monsters. That's it. Like, there's no, like, apparently the later things actually added things to do. Like, dailies and what have you. But it's seriously just grinding. What was it called in Final Fantasy 11? Playing Final Fantasy 11. Oh, Final Fantasy had a specific 11 had a specific area called that? I do not know. That's way beyond me. By the way, this is Nero. I'm kind of just talking about Final Fantasy 14 stuff over Nero. Nero doesn't really do too much. He's all physical. He has some interrupts, some slows. When the claw shows up, it'll target somebody and then do like massive damage to them if it actually hits them. That's about it. It's exactly like Nero from Praetorium. Yeah, kill the claw when it shows up. That's the claw. You should probably kill it. Oh yeah, also the claw's move is called Ultimate the Hand, which is fantastic. But yeah, Nero just doesn't really do enough damage, but he's an ultimate fight. You know, this is ultimate level. It's more mechanics than we've seen in previous ultimate fights, so I'll take that. There's an ad, you have to do something. It's alright, Nero will be back. It's been so long since I've heard the Praetorium music. Will we see a draw before the 280? Probably not. Yeah, Praetorium requires you to watch the cutscenes, but if I seem to remember right, they also doubled the rewards for it. Alright, time to fight Goku. So here's something I've been keeping under my wraps. You know, just been keeping it on the side here. Welcome to this fucking event. This event is fucking boring as shit. It's kind of indicative of where Record Keeper has been sort of leaning towards. But yeah, seriously, here's your Apocalypse fight. It has one line of fucking text. Wait, that's not the right party. Yeah, that's not the right party. I mean, this fight is extremely not anything. This fight is damage and nothing else. He deals damage to you. He doesn't do any status effects. He doesn't have any gimmicks. Because unfortunately, it is actually a 1-to-1 interpretation of the Gaius fight. Oh, okay, there, finally. Let's load in. So, 9, 11. Man, Gaius doesn't deserve this theme. Taking my girl Nail's good theme. Nail, who recently was finally translated as properly. Like, yes, there's no weird thing going on in the binding. Nail was always a lady. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't crop this. Or something, like... I didn't read the entire details 100%. I just remember in a recent art book they finally concluded that Nail just was always a lady. Who's the better Earth Ninja? That wasn't what you needed to. Just remember, Thancred's USB like does support stuff. Alright. Hey. That's Goku. I know Goku when I see one. I still chose the wrong soul break. Literally backed up out to change something up because I grabbed the wrong soul break. I am on fire today. All this 14 talk has got me distracted. One more time with feeling. No, not wisdom. Heroic Soul gets the job done. And actually having that last stand might be good. Okay, air noise coming up in a second. All right. This time, with that feeling, you know it, you love it, that's right. I finally didn't fuck up. Lift that boulder. Oh god, right. Godspeed. I thought his thief move was gonna go off first. Color me the fool. Okay, now that we are finally all up and ready to go, let's see what Gaius actually has up his sleeve. Well, his sword's on fire. Let's see where he's going with this one. Is that good? So Gaius' major gimmick, if you want to like talk about gimmick boss-wise, is he has a lot of piercing attacks. And if you don't properly debuff him, both magic and physical, those attacks can catch you off guard, and that's why we're actually seeing him deal so much damage. Stealing some moves from your boy, that guy from 12, who I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Uh-oh, brain, please. Holy shit. Brain. Let me, give me a sec here. Gabronth. There we go. I got there. Why do you call this guy Goku? Okay, that's another, like, kind of goofy reference to 12 itself. And no, it's not even that he goes blue. His armor is originally black. The name of this song is, like, Wind of the Black Fang or something like that. His armor turns gold, and then he turns on fire and is blue. So yes, he is Goku. But yeah, as you were seeing here, he kind of is just damage. If you can deal with his damage, it's kind of a nothing fight. Also, yes, he does have the best defeat animation, which should be coming up in a second here. Spicy in his final moments. Later. Peace. Well, it's random in Record Keeper, yes, but, like, again, being true to the game, you don't kill him here, or beat him, or defeat him. He literally is just stalling you until the elevator gets to the end, and then he leaves. And it, of course, being a JRPG, you let him walk away. Because you're stupid. Ah, and we're here, finally. Ending as it began. With Ultima. That's it. That's all Ultima does. Does fire, wind, and earth damage. Does sap and interrupt. And will cast Ultima. They can fight in cutscenes, it's just the main character can't fight in cutscenes, because obviously your main character can be many different shapes and sizes, utilizing many different weapons, so they can't fight in cutscenes, but other people can fight, and that happens. Also, hello. Rami plays games. Is that often that I see a checkmark in here? Yes, the main thing about this boy is that he is large. I put together a party for fun. We're going to see how it plays out. I'm going to guess it doesn't. I like the part of this song where they're just saying witness over and over again. You catch that your 10th time listening to the music. Because I'm not a coward, I won't turn off my music when I'm putting parties together. It's what keeps me focused and centered. There is one time in particular that I will ever use light mode, and it's actually generally when I'm streaming. Reason being, the black text on white pops out way better for me than white on black. Anywho. Alright. Apocalypse. First, we embrace the void. Isn't this guy stealing Ifrit's arena? Kind of, but accurate. That's exactly what Ultima had. Oh, that's a very small number. How large is he? He is apparently very large. How's my week been? It's alright. We may have to regroup and not use MH Party. A low effort mage team is way harder to pull off than a low effort physical team. He seems to have less health than normal. His health is actually going down pretty fast. Well, fast adjacent. This team will pop off eventually. Like right about now. Ooh, that's why I was gonna bring a different thing. Right, Moogle Dance. Well, sometimes you make plans and sometimes they fall apart. Ultimate weapon has way too much defense and resistance. Got it. might actually have to build a legit team around him. Well, air quotes legit team. You know what I mean. Not a terribly interesting boss. Strong. Powerful. Yep, that was what I was worried about. Alright, this team is not going to work. Alright. Okay. I like to do the money submissions. They're fun. Okay, we gotta switch these two boys. Vaughn gets passive boosts with daggers. Huh. Go figure. I stopped doing the multiplayer fights on streams because the new emulator is just kind of haphazard and rickshaw. Did we do long GUI or Omega? There's not a lot of motivation to do those since they give no actual reward. I like that. Okay, so its gimmick, aside from only being weak to bio, is that he is super vulnerable to poison. I like his gimmick a lot. I'll also be right back. I feel the going to bathroom coming on, and gonna get that out of the way now. Okay, I'm back. Also, yeah, from the video that I watched, the poison is super worth doing. Yeah, it definitely takes enough times. Now the question is, what's more worthwhile to bring? A specific damage type breakdown? Dual break, like double dual break might be the way to go here. This is why I do this offline. And that's fine. Fine. Alright, I already did all these. Can you take care of that few prisoner? I'm trying to get this moving along. If any prisoner doesn't get it by the time that I load into the fight, I'll take care of it. I like Sora's USB for the versatility. It's good, to me, it's good for the same reason that Bart's USB is good, in that it hits 3 elements. One of those is shared with Bart's, but it's still good. And I do have another good one too. I got Celis's. Celis's is good. Mind you, it just doesn't come up in as many fights because it's very hungry. Alright. Perfect. Delete fell off for me. Real bad. It's a shame. My good boy, I almost dove him. So happy I didn't. By the way, these Windows error noises are on my part. That's the best part, is when I have to remove party, get a little shot of Gilgamesh now. Okay. Well, here we are again. There's some realer numbers. Realer, not realist, but realer. Alright. That's the first transition right there. Alright, time to turn the team on. You heard me. I stand by that statement. Dermage. Fuck. Well, I'm getting these lucky double casts, and that's absolutely fantastic. All things considered. Well, good thing I built those resists. Fuck. Go for it. Oh, that's not gonna end well. Well. We're about to hit that moment. Oh, that wasn't wall going. That was debuffs going. Because there's one aspect of this fight that we're about to hit. And we might need Anger Barts to show up. Yeah, right. The proper representation of fighting Ultima. Orb. Yep, there it is. In 3 turns. Two turns. Barts, please. My sweet, sweet child, please. Oh, instant cast. Oh, my boy. Fuck. Alright, so that boss is extremely bringing debuffs too. I may have to adjust the team that I plan on bringing. For now, let's do an easier Sid mission before we jump to the harder one, because I will definitely have to adjust stuff for the harder Sid mission. Also, I might be diving another healer. Is this the right team? This is the right team. Okay. I had to make sure. I was 100% sure looking at it. Whatever. Ooh. I forgot to grab a picture. For the Ultimate Double Plus Sid mission, I don't use LMRs. Reason being, a lot of my runs are sort of like smaller build runs. Smaller, like lesser... Like, I'm not going to use any soul breaks. That's a big thing. Normally, on these Sid missions, or these level fights, I wouldn't even use, say, synergy weapons, just to show like, hey, you don't need to pull synergy weapons. At this point in the game, you can get there with boosts. For a very long time, it was me showing off, back in that age, which that was great, it was me showing off that self-buffing is extremely a thing. Remember the days when we needed the self-buff? Before we could get, like, you know, your Shulga, your Protectka, your 30-30s through one simple roaming warrior. That's still self-buff. Steel Power's a thing. Mug Bloodlust is a thing. Yeah, remember when the stat cap wasn't fake? Oh, man, what's the name of the song again? It's like something Steel. It's a very good song. Yeah, Unbending Steel, there we go. Or, oh, right, Unbending Steel is Ravana. Man, Flash Disaster is way fake, isn't it? Steel Reason. That was close. We might see Ultimate the Hand here in a moment. Nope. Fake. Not real. Like this jump not being fast. Oh my god, is she still actually slowed? When I think I put slow resist accessories on? Come on, game. Oh no, I didn't put them on. Well, that's on me. Well, I guess I die. Just kidding. Still mastery. Fuck yeah. Okay. So here's the thing that is going to happen, because I need it. I have been sitting on these for a very long time, and I'm going to bank one in, because oh, that's not right. Yeah, wait, no, that is right. Because honestly, if I wasn't going to do this here for this upcoming fight, I extremely need this for the Torment. The FF 14, sorry, Torment is extremely, hey, do you have Ishtola's BSB? Yes, no. Answer. No? Cool, you're dead. And honestly, I have some form of healing for all the other realms at this point. This is... this will help. Thanks for the 30 Scarletite. No, I don't have that BSB yet. Which is, it's actually surprising I don't have this BSB yet, because I actually pull on a good number of FF14 banners. I just haven't looked into it. The other thing is probably going to Diver. Oh, I extremely know the next time I pull on a thing that this exists on, I'm going to get it. Oh, by the way, I posted this to Twitter, but yeah. 3-star modes are dead. I have 3-star Dove, everyone. Dear Dina, please add in dive all button. 2 legend dives. Please. Would appreciate this not taking forever. Getting there. Oh, we jump back up. No, we didn't. What is happening? JJ, what am I doing here? Why can't I remember? Why did she get a magic boost? Can she even use black magic? She has black 3. Cool. Hey, Lamau. Okay. Oh, hey, there it is. Now, I don't have any imperils in Realm, which makes part of this difficult. If I sort my series. Dunzo. Alright. I'm looking at a team that I actually really like. So let's get to it. Alright. This actually has an elite side. That's not right. That'll have to work. Oh shit. I was supposed to grab a thing and continue on. I was supposed to be a long screen. Well, I'm gonna do my dangest. Again, wrong minimize. Nope, I don't have the potato PSP. Okay. You stole a VSB. Still really solid for what it does. Jerk. Might have to switch around, like, who's in what slot after this attempt. But, the good part is a lot of people are about to pop off. It's time. Become the Dragon God. Become the normal god first. Oh, big money. I need to hit that button. What if, though? That's time. Holy shit. I think wall wore off. You can call me crazy. If I die because of that tank purge, I'm gonna be so pissed off. Oh, that was weird. Oh, okay. Well. Yeah, Ultima weapon here is kind of indicative with what I'm having a lot of issue with lately with Record Keeper. That's a major discussion that I do not have the time to talk about right now. Yeah, Ultimate Weapons numbers are way too high. And for, like, no reason either. Like, there's no reason that an event boss's numbers should be this high. Well, okay, yeah, the defense numbers, whatever, fucking, I don't care. It shouldn't have the break resist. Why does it have the break resist? Cool. I don't have Radiant Shield. Well, we survived that. I actually don't think I have any way to give my units Radiant Shield. It's a weird thing that kind of happened. Oh my god, let me hit the button! Okay, I think I got it that time. Oh, that looks more right. Huh. Why though? Alright, Alphanod should push the boss into the final phase here. Soon, please. Alphanod, explode. There it is. Why did I think that was overstrike damage? Oh, can you force that finisher? I'll be real, that was like the first time I've ever used that USB. If you recast the USB, you force the finisher. Did not know that. Alright, time for the other one. This one's the biggie. Oh, Lord. Alright, I'm gonna do an outro for this video. I'm gonna go grab something, and then we'll jump into the Neo-Torment, then banner review, and I might draw on banner 1. Air quotes, might. Ten, right. Alright, so that's it for the FF14 event. I look forward to the next one that we get in 9 months. That ultimate weapon fight kind of sucked. It wasn't fun. But next week we have Final Fantasy X, so I'll see you then. And outro. Okay. So, here is my major complaint, and I'm just going to throw this one out there. This is maybe a prequel to something that might be going down in the next month or so. Just throwing that one out there. So I had a discussion with somebody today, with a good friend of the stream, V Prisoner, in chat, discussing the current state of fights in Record Keeper. Not even like the meta, the overarching meta, but just fights. General fights. I am opening up Discord so I can get this list off for you. So, working back from this one. Alright. These are the Apocalypse Plus fights. Ultima Weapon, whose gimmick was big and damage. Titan, whose gimmick was damage. Green Dragons, whose gimmick was damage. Atomos, whose gimmick was gravity damage. Odin, whose gimmick was, that's right baby, damage. Golbez, whose gimmick was damage, but also kill Shadow Dragon very fast. Ultimate Weapon, again, whose gimmick was damage and also was Omni Resist. The Fiend, whose gimmick was damage but was kind of fake. It was really kind of fake. Nimbus, whose gimmick was damage. Sephiroth, whose gimmick was, and I quote, oh weird, damage. Belias, whose gimmick was damage and a whack in-realm weakness. Brassius Final Aeon, whose gimmick was damage. Alzamagia. Oh, there we go. There's a fight with the gimmick. Oh wait, the gimmick is damage. He has a gimmick, but it's really his damage does a thing. Melta Gemini was just damage. The Assassins from Final Fantasy Tactics, a bunch of status effects, but also way too much damage. At least they had a gimmick in, but it was mostly prep. Diablos had a neat gimmick with the blind, but when you boil it down, it was damage. Range Heroes from Final Fantasy Dissidia, can't really remember, was probably just damage. Dark Knight, here's an actual fucking gimmick! Yeah, he had damage, but there was the Doom Timer aspect on top of it. It really kind of boils down to, it's a speedrun fight, but that fight actually had a gimmick. And then I kind of stopped keeping track of them, but the only other one that I found that actually had a gimmick was the Gilgamesh one from Type 0, which I actually kind of liked. I liked that one. The point that I'm getting at here is that Record Keeper's been getting really fucking stale. The Type 0 Greg had a gimmick of, he had really high defenses, and every, like, 3 turns, extra target would appear, and if you bursted down that thing, he would fall down and would have normal defenses for, like, 2 turns. And people got really mad about this because they can't time. But I found it to be extremely easy to do. And it was interesting. It was a timing fight. You had to build for longevity of the fight and not just burst him down. The overall thing that I'm getting at here is that Record Keeper has gotten into a state where every fucking fight is nothing but the boss hits you hard, or the boss hits you hard in this way, or the boss hits you hard in a slightly different way, and that's it. There's no gimmicks. Do y'all remember Nightmares? Nightmares were awesome. They have fucking, they had really fucking cool fights. You remember Hot Potato? Everybody got so mad about Hot Potato. The Hot Potato White Mage fight was so interesting and cool. But no, there's another fight of like, I don't want to do timing. And people got mad. For Geist, they're the Guardian Cannon in the Nightmare, was a fight where the cannon would target you, but if you casted a spell, you could retarget the thing. And it was super smart. That's why the super boss fights are awesome. Like, people complain about the super boss fights to an extent, but, like, fucking, who cares? Ignore the boundless thing. Those are fake anyway. The super boss fights are super cool and interesting because they actually try and do something. I think my exact words to V Prisoner at the end of our little mini discussion was, I would rather have more fights like Phantom Train that didn't really work out than just 15 fucking damaging fights. Like, oops, can't save this folder. Like Bahamut that we just had. It was interesting. It was nothing more than fucking, he does a lot of damage. You get a move to avoid that damage. But that's it. He doesn't really do anything interesting or unique. He's just a boss that hit you hard. Comparatively, Phantom Train actually had an interesting gimmick. I think they could have toned down the gimmick a little bit so that it wasn't so aggressive and in your face. But I still think Phantom Train's gimmick was actually really interesting. What was another one? The judges. Mind you, again, if you do it right, you can turn it off really easily. But the judges was a pretty interesting gimmick. Yeah, there is an extent, Yggdrasil. You're right. Like, you can't actually do it, and so, like, you're not wrong. But, like, like 14's whatever. The main thing that I was doing with the list at the beginning of this was to explain that they really haven't. They've had 3 actual like solid gimmick bosses in the entirety that Ultimate double bosses have or Apocalypse double bosses have existed. And like another thing is, really, when you look at Magicites, they're exactly the same fucking thing. Every Magicite fight is just does damage, sometimes does a status effect. That's it. I just remember back in the day, like, actual wild gimmick fights. And that really hasn't been a thing for a very long time. And it upsets me. Anywho. It's time to jump into this. Hey, hello. It's time for another Torment. This time around, it's Final Fantasy 14 flavored. If you're coming exactly directly from the event video, the boss is going to be looking pretty familiar. Because that's right, baby, it's Ultima weapon. Gimmick is damage. Really, that's about it. Geo Crush does inflict the slow, so it is something that you will probably have to deal with and mitigate one way or another. Likes to sap, and interrupt you as well. That exists. And then, Incubus Tank Purge, which is not elemental, big damage. And then Incubus Ultima, because the final, percent of its health is a countdown, as Ultima would be. But that's about it. Mainly, this fight is mostly big damage. The Ultima weapon hits you very, very hard. If you can get past that, you'll pretty much be golden. Alright. Yeah, I think we say fuck it to protect. Let's just see how this goes. Probably not well. I could give it to Minfilia. Oh no. This fight really asks a lot of the player. Oh, fuck. Thank you. You can dump full break for protect, I feel. Yeah? Maybe I will. Also, thank you for reminding me about the Elmars. Gotta grab those real fast. Did I match it to BSB? No. It's fine. It's in-realm equipment. I'll live. Like, as somebody who builds teams every week, literally every fucking week for this game, so does look at each fight individually, I can tell you, I stopped looking at Japanese videos about 2 months ago, and just kind of slap units on. I look at a boss's weakness, what it basically does, like if it does a status effect or an element, and call it a day. I really don't look at the fight. That's why Ultima Weapon caught me so off guard, and that gimmick isn't even good. What? You made the numbers high. Cool, rad. What does that fucking add to the fight? Nothing. What does that add? I couldn't go in on a mage team. I had to switch to my physical team because it's just better. But I don't wanna harp on that for too long. Watch this, as this party barely changes. Wow. Also, welcome to the cool gimmick of this nightmare or torment dungeon. They made a custom remix of Ultima's theme. There was a really funny moment when this first came out in Japan, because we talked a lot about Ultima over the course of the stream. This event's release literally lined up with Ultimate Ultima's release. So when this event comes out and somebody data mines Record Keeper and finds out that there's a new version of the Ultima theme, they were like, did they just spoil the Ultima theme in Record Keeper? And it's like, no, actually, they just made their own version of it. Well, time to die. Well, let's see how this goes. Like a truck. This is gonna end poorly for me, isn't it? Ah! Fight me, coward. I'm extremely gonna die against the 280. Nice. Did they add Lunar Valfor? I need to pick up Lunar Valfor. Yeah, Kasumi, from what I've heard, Fate Go's gachas very scummy. Pretty much in research and execution, the only gachas I found to not be 100% scummy are, like, kind of Record Keeper and Grand Blue. Everything else, like, including, like, what's it called? Dragalia Lost and Fire Emblem Heroes are super scummy. Fate Go, obviously, yeah. Opera Omnia is kind of bad because it incentivizes getting dupes way too much. To the point when they release like their awakening weapons, your awakening becomes better the more dupes you have. Yeah, no, Dragalia is a side games one. And really, it's only scummy in the factor of, like, it uses pity rates, which is very, you know, kind of preys on people with gambling addictions. The problem with Fire Emblem Heroes, and even Dragalia doesn't have this issue. Fire Emblem Heroes has like zero free, like, there's no free-to-play units. And if they are, they're extremely hard to get. That requires you to draw something good to get them. Anywho, I love dying and being dead. Alright. 20. So one of my issues before picking up each Dolo BSB with this setup is Alphanod would literally just die to that move. Well, time to find out if Alphanod dies here. I'm running a risk play. Alphanod may die. Okay, we're good. Alright, so far so good. For the most part. Well, rip and piss. I think I just need a single target heal. But yeah, we might swap him and oh my god, Estinian. There we go. It's like, what is Elf Loser's name? Cannot remember. Oh yeah, if we want to talk about shitty gachas, the shop. That just opened up, the real money shop. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Spend all your money here in the garbage shop. What does the garbage shop have? Everything that's farmable. And the only thing not farmable in there is the beginner, like, the beginner bundle that gives you some memory crystals. Okay. We're all back at the full. I like the situation we're in right now. Well, hello. You've made your point. Oh, right, that. Well, that's fun. Well, I guess I die. Rest in peace, Stydian. Ah, my own personal LOL Dragoon. Right. I got there. Uh-oh. Well. I thought I was in the 4th phase. Ooh. Spicy. I mean, look at it this way. It's less people that I can heal with my instant heal. Well. Welcome to hell. Strongly disagree. Well. I'll take it. Yeah, we lost your sale. That was pretty much it. What are you gonna do? Yeah, if I have your sale still, if I have a Stydian still, that's extremely doable. But that's for a return visit to that fight. Until then. Yeah, we have banners to review. I was just making a note of something on the side. Let's talk about banners. Let's talk about the fakest banner here right now. Black Friday Relic Draw banner is bad. Do not draw on this, is my personal opinion. It is 50 mithril for BSBs or glints. If that was 25 mithril, it would be maybe okay. Dream draws are what you make of them. I hate that these did not go away after drawing on them. And I guess it's because you can draw again. Yeah, dream draws are whatever. Go on them if you want. It is money. I don't recommend spending money, because that's a whole thing. That's a rabbit hole that you don't want to go down. But yeah, let's look at the actual banners. Banner 1, first up, Fate's End. Aside from being very hilarious for anybody who has played Final Fantasy 14, which I won't get into because it's spoilers. Yeah, this exists. It's a fire boosting arcane out of 10. A wind boosting book that is also a chain 2.0 out of 10. USB 2 here. Deal summon magic damage 10 times. Do a wind barrier. And enter brave mode. Also reduce the delay for 2 actions. The brave mode is increasing number of wind hits with ether on the second and higher. This is very real. Alpha Knight can go very fast with this, and that 12 hits is nothing to shake his stick at. Also, gotta love trying to say Morkinskinna. Wheel of Life. Instantly deal 10 physical earth fire and magic defense crush. No, magic defense 50. The crush is down here. Magic defense breakdown. And increase the amount of damage the user's ninja abilities deal and enter Brave. Brave is triggered off of ninja abilities and slowly ramps up to being really nothing, just at 0. 3 hits with a defense breakdown. 6 hits with a defense breakdown, and then 10 hits with attack defense resistance crush. This also works with any ninja ability, so keep that in mind. And yes, it's a dagger because all ninja weapons are daggers in 14. USB, Leylines Fire Raja. And Magic Fire, non-elemental, in fire. Magic defense 30%. And call its fire abilities to trigger a follow-up intensifying Fire Raga, dealing 4 to 8 magic fire, non-elemental. Number of attacks and damage increases every time it's triggered. So you go off and you continue to go off over and over and over and over again. Very good for fire damage on a magic user. Pants. Your standard damage plus stacking in element. Just good. So this one isn't an element, but instant cast for 3 turns is not nothing. If you can somehow build up 1.5 meters, you can easily trigger his USB and then this, which is instant, remember that also, and then just really kind of pop off. Infilia here has Divine Veil, which is actually a Paladin move. They actually finally gave her a Paladin move, because everything else was Gladiator. Anyway, temporarily infuse with Holy Light, and give the party 2k temp HP. It's Divine Veil, baby. That's what Divine Veil does. Kasatsu Doton is instantly deal Earth 8 times to one target. Imperil Earth, enter burst mode. Command 1 is 2 hits with a mirror image. Command 2 is 1 hit with an ether attached to it. Yeah, whatever, it's an Imperil. I stupidly did not grab my iPad, so I don't know what his dive is. But, the Imperil's alright. And that damage is probably okay. Scion's Guidance. Deal 8 physical holy, non-elemental. Oh, he has the blink on his... like the chance for blink on his dive, and LMR is double cast. 8 hits with the last stand. Command 1 is 4 hits. Increased night damage. Command 2 is 2 hits with a Dispel. Well, free Dispel. And a last stand, which is kind of her gimmick. I'm upset that Goring Blade doesn't have chance to sap. Oh, these are LMRs. So small chance to double cast is fine. Which is select the user's actions at the start of the fight. I would want that. Begin in Winded, also good. Begin in Fired, also good. So really everything across across this entire thing is fantastic. Of course, maybe the only things that are not so great are BSBs, because at this point, I feel as BSBs are really falling off. But yes, across the board, I really like this banner. It's nice. It's good. Excuse me. Yeah, some of the LMRs are old because like I have that one for Alphanod. I have the Start in Winded. Banner 2, which is some of the older things. While we load in, if you can't tell from the music, it is Ysayle. Okay, Icicle Impact. We saw this today, but to go over it, it is an ice boosting staff with 10 magic ice in ice. Magic resistance plus 30%, and ice abilities trigger follow-up ice brand mattering on the rank of the ability, hitting 1 to 6 times on that. Ash USB but ice. Kaiser Knuckle Zeta is Furious Flurry. 8 physical, earth fire, in fire, remove delay from monk abilities for 3 turns, and enable the user to avoid 3 physical attacks. This is sort of playing into Ida's like whole gimmick of not getting hit, but it's a very go fast move. Again, I can't recall what Ida's dive is. I believe it's double cast monk, which is very nice. So against something that is fire weak, she kind of pops off really, really hard. Doesn't really need a whole lot to it, just hits hard. Call of the Stars, an oldie but a goodie still. Holy Boosting Sword, it is Haste Dahlia with attack magic resistance 30%. That's it. Plain and simple. A 3 stat boost with haste. Great. It stacks with a lot of stuff. Sky Dragon Dive. Deal 10 jump when dark to a target. Reduce delay the user's actions for 1 turns in wind. One moment. Raise attack and defense 30% and cause users Dragoon abilities to reduce delay of the user's action for 1 turn. So he has cycling reduced cast time on Dragoon abilities with that in wind. So that's the closest that you're going to get to really good Dragoon DPS, since they will never let Dragoons double cast. Flareja is fire OSB out of 10. Oh, it does have, I believe, it's a synergy fire boost. Azure Dragoon is 8 jump, wind, dark, in dark, enter burst mode. A very interesting gimmick on his. This is kind of playing on Dragoon abilities in 14. Blow the Dragon will increase the damage of the user's jump abilities a small amount for 3 turns and grant the user Blow Dragoon if the user is in burst mode. If the user has Blow Dragoon and uses Fang and Claw, it has an extra hit on the end. If the user uses Blow Dragoon a second time after having Blow Dragoon, they deal 2 jump wind dark that lands immediately and causes jump attacks to land immediately for 4 turns. So, you can kind of cycle command 1. It's kind of 2 Blood of the Dragoons in a row. Not great. It's nice flavor, but you're better off just using Cyclone Drive, whatever it is. It okay. Asylum's good. Asylum is Medica with Stone Skin attached to it, enter burst mode with a instant single target on command 1 and a Medica on command 2. Pretty much required for the Torment. Time of Need. 8 physical holy ice to random targets with an attack magic breakdown. Enter burst mode. Command 1 is 2 physical holy ice. Command 2 is 2 physical holy ice, with command 1 being an attack break and command 2 being a magic break. It's a dive. It's a torment burst. This really kind of neuters Ultima if you land this. Granado Shot. Deal 7 ranged physical earth with a Imperil Earth. Enter burst mode. Command 1 is deal ranged physical earth to 1 target and temporarily grant reload to the user. Reload stacks up to 3 times. Split Shot deals 4 ranged physical earth. If the user has reload, the chance to temporarily lower the target's earth resistance increases. Chance to lower the resistance is more. Who fucking cares? You're not going to use the commands on this. Also, it's an Earth Machinist. This is kind of a shitty BSB. Welcome to Machinists do Imperils, right? You're in the same fucking group as Riku. Sorry, they fix you with your USB. Forbidden Chakra. Aside from being a really great reference to Final Fantasy 14 monk abilities, it is a fire boosting claw, dealing 8 physical fire, non-elemental, with full breakdown. Snap Punch will raise the attack and add a stack of greased lightning to the caster. If the caster is hit, they lose the stacks. When you have 3 stacks, you move outrageously fast. With Stone Skin, it kind of stays up. That said, this kind of fell off pretty fast once realer things started being a thing. I still like it for flavor. Start and Wind. Yep, that's real. Small chance to temporarily lower the target's ice resistance by 1 level when using ice abilities. This is outrageously real. I would love this. Small chance to gain a barrier that negates attack damage. So, chance to get Stone Skin when using monk abilities. This is actually pretty cool and synergizes really well with her BSB. So yeah, I like it. Increase Machinist ability damage a moderate amount when having a gun equipped. A little specific, but can work out in the long run. So yeah, as always, Banner 2 is different. It is kind of the Torment banner. There's a lot of stuff on this that's very good for the Torment. There's some other stuff that I really don't like, but it's not Banner 1. I will drop $1 on it though. Excuse me. As it turns out, talking for 3.5 hours starts to do something for you. But it time. What time? It time. It time. Because I'm a mark. Oh, man. Oh, that's rough. I have no idea what that is. I just did this banner. Well, fuck. Hello. I'll take it. It's okay. It's tech. It's tech that I can use. Yeah, that banner, there was a lot better stuff that I could have landed, but it'll come in handy at some point. I never pull twice on the same banner. That is just a hard rule for me. However, in Record Keeper at least, ever since they added Guarantee 5, or oh, you know what I mean. Always get something. I will never pull on a banner twice. But let me just okay. Did you? Hello, 13. 13, huh? Probably gonna be a while since another 13 event. Hello. We're here. The best part is it's like, maybe I'll land something for... I have so much for lightning. Don't give me anything else for lightning. I think I miscounted. I feel like I'm on 6, but I don't think I'm on 6. Ugh. Blech. Well, what if, though? Well, actually, I said nothing new for lightning, but... That's real. Cause like, let's do a quick peek here before we sign off for the night. Yeah, the Hope one isn't too shabby either. They will never make her Spellblade 6 because they fucked up. And they don't know how to fix it. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, giving her Holy was a really weird fucking take. Giving her Knight. It was just like, why though? Well, okay. So, the reason that they can't make her native 5 Spellblade is because you have to dive to give her 5 Spellblade. So, like, I'm guessing, like, 100% they literally don't know how to fix that. Because, like, if they do that, then they have to give Null 6-star Thief. They have to do that for, like, so many fucking people that dive to 5. Ramza didn't have to dive for Knight, though. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. These people had to dive for their skill ups. Anywho, I'm pretty much done for the night. Fuck yeah! Well, thank you for watching on YouTube if you sat through and watched the whole video. I'll see you next week.